See him strutting all around, fat Mr. Turkey. Hear the gobble gobble sound, fat Mr. Turkey. And hey, and welcome to another episode of Beatles Dustino coming at you today on this Thanksgiving Day. Happy Thanksgiving Day to everybody here in the United States here. And hope you're all enjoying your Fat Mr. Turkey, as I've probably been hearing this song all day from my mom as she's cooking the bird. All right. Anyways, I'm here today to respond to a thread that Sam St. John's got going, Americana Sam, as his channel's now called. I got to get used to that yet, Sam. I'm sorry. But anyways, he just wanted us to do a Thanksgiving thread where we talk about albums that are turkeys. So let's get into that after the intro. So yeah, he wanted us just to show some albums that we think are turkeys, or people think are turkeys, however which way you look at it. And as I always do, I try to make mine, when I do threads or contest entries or whatever, I try to make mine a little Beatly. So, of course, being Beatle Dustino, as I'm wearing a Jimi Hendrix shirt today, I don't know what happens here. Stuff happens, but... Anyways, he said just to show a few albums, it didn't matter the number or whatever, just to have a thread growing. Unfortunately, I'm probably on the last day of the thread as you're seeing this, but hey, I told him I'd get one out, so we'll see what we can do here. I just decided I'm going to do 5 albums on this, just one for each of the Beatles, plus the Beatles as a whole. So we'll start out with the Beatles as a whole. And what is their turkey album? Well, yeah, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, there's really only... 6 Beatles songs on here. 6 Beatles songs, and only 4 of them are new, and only one of them is really decent, as all of the songs, which is Hey Bulldog, all the songs seem to be the other 3, well, even Hey Bulldog might have got that sense, but they knew they were having to make songs for the soundtrack for this, and they kept saying, save that one for Yellow Submarine, when they didn't think it was a great song. But yeah, it's kind of a turkey. The other half is just the George Martin incidental music from the film. Yeah, it is what it is. I actually think the Help US version of Help would be a bigger turkey than this, but this is what I'm going to show. And I'm just going to go kind of alphabetize here with their first names, I suppose. So George will be up next. And I do really like this album, but it is considered a turkey. It really is, but it's gone troppo. Yeah. Do I need to say much more on it? He really didn't. He really just made this album to fulfill a contract thing, and it kind of sounds that way. Even though I do like it, I really had a moment with it one time, and yeah, I don't know. I've always had a little place for it. It just kind of, whatever. None of these albums I think are terrible. It's a Beatles album. I love the Beatles, so. But yeah, in his catalog, this is probably the biggest turkey of them all. And so now we'll be on to John. And this one will actually be a John and Yoko, one of the several on that. But yeah, sometime in New York City, I'd say is his biggest turkey. It was a big enough turkey that it even got skipped on the Ultimate Mixes collections that we got going on now. We had started with Imagine, then they went backwards and did Plastic Ono Band, then they were coming forward. Supposedly the rumor was out that this was going to happen. Never happened. Now we got Mind Games. And yeah, I don't know if this is going to happen. I think you might see a word on there that might be part of why. But yeah, it's a very political album, very, of its time. There's definitely songs on here I enjoy. Like I said, none of these albums are bad. It's just that they're not their greatest. So, and this is definitely where I'd go with John's catalog on that. So up next, we got Paul McCartney. And I think we know where we're going on this one too, don't we? Yeah, it's Give My Regards to Broad Street. What can you say about this? I mean, it's basically a covers album of his own music. Some of the songs were songs he just a year prior, and he redid again already on this. So it was kind of what's going on here. Plus, he brought back Beatles songs. It's like great if you put those on a live album, I suppose, but redoing a studio album using those, it's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. I still like the album though. I'm going to say that on all these. There's still, some redeeming qualities of all of these. And like I said, I'm a big Beatles fan. I'm a huge Paul McCartney fan. So I can forgive certain things, but yeah, this is definitely the biggest turkey to me in his catalog. And Ringo, where do we go? I got, what, 6 of them on the screen there? They're probably all turkeys, so we could grab any of them. You could shoot a Nerf gun at the screen there. You'll probably hit one. But let's go for this one. Ringo the Fourth. I'm going to say that's his biggest turkey on that. His catalog hasn't been the greatest. I mean, he wasn't, I mean, he only wrote, what, 2 songs that he's fully credited to, and only a handful of others that he's got partial credit to in the Beatles time. And, you know, a lot of his stuff even after wasn't penned by him, and it was just kind of, you know, but I still like Ringo, and I still, you know, love everything. And, you know, I'll put this on every now and then, just more for a laugh, I guess, than anything. But Ringo doing disco, I mean, come on. The Beatles doing disco, well, I don't know. Paul had a couple disco type songs, and they were decent. But, yeah, even the album cover is kind of a turkey, too. So, I mean, what can you say? Wow, that was quite a laugh. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a good Thanksgiving, though, and, you know, a safe Thanksgiving, and enjoying your meals, and just having fun with family and everything, and just maybe this will just bring a little more cheer for the day, or if you just want to get away from it all for a bit and watch a Beatles video, I guess. But anyways, thanks, Sam, for starting this thread. I hope we had a few people join in. I'm sorry I'm a little late on it, but it is what it is. I try to get them out there, and I know I got a busy week this week, so it's kind of and as you're going to see, there's going to be video after video all week this week. We already had one yesterday, hopefully, and tomorrow we're going to have another. The next day we're probably going to have another. But yeah, busy weekend, Record Store Day, the Beatles 64 documentary's coming out. I'm still expecting stuff in the mail from other stuff that's been happening in the past couple of weeks. So anyways, yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying the videos, and I hope you're all having a great Thanksgiving. And before I do fully sign out, though, I do want to thank all my subscribers, and thanks to any new subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And also, please hit the notification bell so you know when I got my next video coming out. And do give the video a like. If you've stuck around to this point, you must like it, so please give it a like. It really does help out the channel and the video. And also, please leave a comment. I love having a discussion with everybody. Let me know your thoughts on what albums you think would be turkeys in anyone's discography. Sam had it open for anyone. Like I said, I just do the Beatles. If you want to just do the Beatles, you let me know too. Do you agree with my list, or do you got something else you want to nominate? Anyways, I'm going to get fully signing out. I am Beatle Dustino, signing out.